You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Real things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane. You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for you, baby. Don't know how you're making me feel this way. What can I say? That's what I like about you. So dangerous.
Hopefully that should be a bit better.
All right, good day, everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. For those who are new to the channel, I am Mommy Lala, and this is day 13 of my craft every day in August. So if this is the first time that you're coming in here and you missed all the 12 days, don't worry, because everything is available and you can watch it on replay, right? So today is another amazing episode as I have with me another awesome crafter friend in our community. There is no episode with Gaz in it that you will not die from laughter and fun. Of course, there's always the crafting. All right. So, okay, without further ado, yes, let's welcome my awesome guest for today, Gaz. Hi, Gaz.
Hi, how are we doing? I hope we're all really, really well today. How are you, Lala?
Oh, I'm so well. It's just, even from the behind the scenes, we've been having so much fun, guys. So, yes, expect so much fun from this episode. Just the title itself. Okay, it's Foil Till We Drop.
Oh,
Right?
it is, and we're going to drop
Yes,
from heat
because
exhaustion.
we actually, decided last minute to change it. We were planning on something else, but Gaz came up with this awesome idea about, foil till we drop. Do you see the awesome background of Gaz, guys? It's like something to drool over. Look at those markers, like floor
All
to
those
ceiling.
pens. So we'll just go off of me and we'll go on to the main event, which is actually the pens.
That's the main event.
Forget me.
Alright.
We don't need to be watching me.
Yeah,
We're not
okay,
here
we
for
just-
me. We're here
yeah,
for the
we just-
pens.
yeah, we'll love the pens. Okay, there you go. So that and other things we'll know more about Gaz in a bit. So good evening, everyone. From my moderator daughter, I'm already laughing. Sammy said, yes, that countdown really is an exercise. Remember,
Always.
Gaz, it's a bit, just after probably noon, right? So in the UK,
It's 1 p.m. Yeah.
it's 1 p.m.
here.
So I'm making him exercise because he probably just finished his lunch, right? So there you go.
No.
Right. Oh,
I've been a good boy. I've not eaten yet.
you
I've been
haven't?
busy.
Oh, same here. I haven't
No.
eaten dinner. And it's 8:05. So we will eat, Gaz will eat lunch and dinner at the same time, and I'll eat breakfast and dinner at the same time later on. All right.
You'll
So
have
first,
brunch, I'll have dinner.
exactly. All right. So, but before we actually do that, okay, so let's get to know Gaz a little bit, right? So I'm sure most of you have seen Gaz in the community, especially crafting with the Lees and with Jay, guys. So, by the way, if you are here for the first time, please, put your comments in the chat so we can say hi to you. And yes, please don't forget to share this. All right. So, Gaz, when did you start, becoming interested or, with crafting? Has it been something that you've always liked when you were younger, or this just, transitioned later on in life? How did it all start for you?
I worked in a department store. So we had various different departments. So we had like homewares, arts and crafts, textiles, all that kind of thing. And I worked on the textiles department, and I actually made friends with one of the girls that worked on the arts and crafts department. And I was really quite innocent at the age of 18 when I walked across the store and went to her and said, "So what's all this crafting stuff about then?" That's literally all I said was, what's all this crafting stuff about? And here I am 19 years later.
How many rabbit holes have you gone into since then?
Girl, I'm Alice. I'm in Wonderland. I've been in Wonderland for years. I've not left. I just keep finding more holes to fall down. It's just getting deeper and deeper. There's just no end to it.
Oh my goodness. So there's just no end to the rabbit hole. So so you've been crafting now for 19 years, right? Okay.
Near enough, yeah.
Yes. How about your content creation journey? When did you finally decide to, okay, I want to become a content creator and, put out a crafting channel? Okay, so when did this all start for you?
Again, the same person that I became friends with. We've been friends ever since. I was watching Crafter's Companion, as you do, or at least as I did anyway. And they were looking for someone to go on their craft along, which is one of the shows that they did, and they have a guest for. I happened to have the die cuts that they were using for that show, and I put in, and they got really excited because I was their first male guest. And then it just kind of spiraled from there. I done 6 craft alongs with them. In that time, I had a big craft name person come to me and say, "Will you do this project for me and do the video for it?" So I did that for her, and I'm now quite good friends with her as well. And yeah, it's just kind of evolved from that. It started out as just doing that one video for Sheena Douglas is her name. I don't know if anybody might have heard of her. She does a lot of stamps and stuff like that. Really really good stuff that she brings out. She just asked me to do that one video for her, and then after that I was like, you know what, I'm just going to start my own channel, and so I did.
Oh my gosh, guys, we are in the presence of Her Highness, His Highness. Actually, can I touch you?
Her Highness, you're right. Her Highness.
I touch you over there? Oh my gosh, you've been on TV 6 times? On Crafter's Companion? Oh my goodness. Can you please get the links to all of those?
I can. That's not a problem.
We want those links, guys. We actually really want those links, right? So we actually watched some of those, Crafter Companion series, and you've been there 6 times. Not once, not twice, 6 times. My goodness, guys. Okay, I'm so happy that you actually decided to create your own channel. Yes, this is Sammy saying hi to Linda. And of course, we have Dawn coming back right now. Hello, Glala and Gaz. Hello. Yes, saying hi to Linda and Sammy as well. And Lori. And of course, Lori is back in the chat. Caroline, hello, good morning, my friend.
Hi.
There you go. Okay. So, Gaz, thank you so much for that, short trip down memory lane. I will really ask for those links, Gaz. Okay, I have to put them in the... Okay.
Oh, they're good. They're good. I can promise you they're good.
Yes, and we have Mina Craft. Hello, everyone. This is Daria. Hello, Daria. Thank you so much for dropping by, my friend. Hi. This is going to be so much fun. Okay, so the next part of this show, actually, Gaz doesn't even know. Okay, so for those who are not yet here, sorry. This is going to be the most exciting part of this show. And Gaz, this is called Fast Talk with Mommy Lala. All right.
Oh
So I have a
no.
series of questions that you're supposed to answer within a minute. You're not supposed to think, just whatever comes to mind at an instant, because all of these questions will be asked in a span of 1 minute. Are you ready?
Let me just have a quick drink of water.
And we have Linda again. Go, guys. Okay, let's cheer for
Right.
Gaz. You
There
can
we
do
go.
this.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. The timer. Okay, I'll put in the timer. And again, no thinking, just what comes to mind. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. What's your favorite crafting tool?
It's broken up really badly. I didn't hear what you said.
What's your favorite crafting tool?
My favourite crafting what?
Crafting tool. Okay, hold on. Let's
Oh,
start
my favourite
that timer
crafting tool.
again.
Pokey tool. Pokey tool.
Okay, again,
Pokey tool.
again. Okay. Favorite crafting tool? Pokey tool. Okay. Heat foiling or toner foiling?
Heat foiling.
Morning crafter or night owl?
Night crafter.
Go to snack while crafting or no snacking?
Girl, all the snacks.
Glitter or sequins?
Sequins.
Favorite color to work with?
Ooh, blue.
Most challenging craft project you've ever done?
That was my own spray booth.
Okay, paper crafting or fabric crafting?
Paper crafting.
One word to describe your crafting style.
Mess.
What's your crafting superpower?
Oh gosh.
Superpower?
Inky mess.
Okay. What's
Keep
your
blending.
guilty pleasure? TV show or movie while crafting?
Oh, TV show.
Okay. Most unusual material you've used in a craft? Last question was that one.
Oh wow, that is a. I've used fabric and I've used plaster of Paris.
Oh, there you go. All right, for paper crafting, that's different indeed. Okay, I do have several more questions, so maybe we'll have another round of this, right? So this is such a fun way to get to know our guest, right, Gaz? What do you think?
I think it's great.
Did you love that fast track episode? Okay, so there you go. And Linda said, "I'm dying in here." Okay, they also
So am
added.
I.
Okay, mine spending money on craft supply.
That is very true.
I think all of us are gonna be like that. Okay, and here's Daria laughing. All right, so guys, okay, so we will let Gaz, be able to breathe a little bit, drink something. Okay, just not
Yeah,
to
I'm
take the
gonna have
juice
some
at
more
this point.
water.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, and I'll tell you more a little bit about our topic for tonight. Okay, so again, it's heat foiling versus toner foiling. If you have seen our thumbnail, so you saw Gaz versus me, right? So heat foiling versus toner foiling. So it's really just a fun thumbnail, but it's okay, we will do both today. Okay, but we will take turns describing something. So actually, although Gaz's favorite is heat foiling, I asked him to, showcase toner foiling later on, simply because I busted my machine. I plugged a 110 into a 220, right? So there you go. So that's why Gaz has to demonstrate the toner foiling for today. Okay, so I do have a substitute, but it's not nice. So it's best that Gaz will do that, and I'll do the heat foiling. And if you also have questions or even comments, maybe there's something we don't know. Again, we're not experts, but we're just showing you what we know of these two kinds of foiling. There's actually a third one, right? The mixed media. And we'll try to dabble into it a little bit, okay? But really, it's more of heat foiling and toner foiling. So again, I have here a table. Okay, and if you like this, I can give it as a PDF. I will put it in the description later on, because I didn't put it up. But then maybe you guys want to have a copy of this, I'll give it to you. Okay, so the process. Okay, so heat foiling uses a special machine. Okay, heat activated. Okay, so a heat foiling machine. So it's heat activated foil. You need that, and a die or a plate. Okay, applies heat and pressure. On the other hand, toner foiling requires a laminator. Okay, a toner printed design. Okay, take note, toner printed design. It cannot be an image that has been printed on your what do you call this, dye inks, or your, what's that other printer, Gaz? You know what? I'm gonna put Gaz in.
Inkjet.
Yes, the inkjet. Yes, the inkjets. Okay, so that it's not just me. I'll add Gaz in here so he can also, comment if he sees something that
Oh,
he feels. Okay, don't worry, don't worry. I will fix it. Okay, there
no.
you go. Sorry about that, Gaz. Love you, my friend. Okay, so I will. Okay, so I will just make the shape. Okay, and then just make the border a little. Okay, and then maybe we can round off the edges so we're the same. There you
Oh,
go.
look, I look pretty now.
All right, there you go. Sorry about that, my friend. Okay, so it's Gaz and I together right now. Okay, so how about okay, so uses heat from the laminator to adhere the foil to the toner. Okay, so that's in terms of the process. Okay, and what you need to make the process. So that's the difference. So one needs a heat, okay, to actually create the foiling. The other one needs a toner printed design, and this one, toner foiling needs a laminator or like a mink machine or a regular laminator, and the other one needs a heat foiling machine like the Glimmer. Okay, how about for the steps? Okay, Gaz, maybe you want to read for the steps.
Yeah, I can actually explain the toner a
Mm-hmm.
little bit more in
Okay.
depth. Is that all right if I do that first?
Okay, I'll go. No, this is just an overview. Later you will do
Okay.
the actual, so
Okay, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I have some printed designs that
Mm-hmm.
I've printed on my toner. So I've already printed these and cut them down. So
Mm-hmm.
I've done it with white with just the black toner behind it, or you can't see, can you? So I'll show you
Okay.
there.
All
So
right.
I've got
So,
those ones,
mm-hmm.
and I've got these ones. These are just sentiment panels that I've done.
All right. So again,
So
guys,
those,
Gaz will show you the actual way to do it later on. So there
and
you
I've
go.
got some really
This.
cool.
Oh, so nice. I love those donuts.
So we've got all these
Awesome.
really cool ones to be
Okay.
playing with.
Gaz,
So
can you like make it go up and I will reach for it? Come on, give me some of those. Give me
you
some
want
of
my
those.
over?
I want some of those papers. So right again, so for the heat foiling, you have to place the dye and foil on a paper,
Oh,
apply heat and pressure, and remove the excess foil. For toner foiling, okay, so print the design with the laser printer, place the foil over the design, and run through the laminator. Okay, so the benefits. Okay, so for heat foiling, ideal for detailed and intricate designs. Okay, for toner foiling, it's easier to use with minimal setup. So more people can actually do the toner foiling than the heat foiling. Okay, heat foiling is more versatile in terms that it works on various materials, including fabric and leather. Okay, so toner foiling, on the other hand, can be done with a standard laminator and laser printer. Okay, and more cost effective is the toner foiling, but the heat foiling um, is more durable. Okay, so another, okay, before we actually go into the the demonstration from Gaz and me. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay, I just this okay, there you go. All right. Disadvantages. Of course, the heat foiling a little bit more expensive because the machine is a little bit more expensive. It takes longer to set up compared to other methods, and it may require practice to master. On the other hand, the toner foiling, okay, less suitable for highly detailed designs. Okay, sometimes it's like a hit and miss for others. Okay, again, it depends on like the pressure of your laminator, right? So the foil that you're actually working on, and then the dust and all of these things, right? So toner dependency as well. So if it requires toner printed design, so if you don't have, you just have an inkjet, then you cannot, right? Now, what is it
yeah.
best for? Again, heat foiling for intricate designs, variety of surfaces. For toner foiling, it's for larger designs, custom foil prints, and planner stickers. Comparison. Okay, so for heat foiling offers more precision and versatility. for toner, fantastic for bold designs and again, ease of use. Okay, so just a brief history. For heat foiling, it has been used for centuries in bookbinding and artwork. So modern techniques evolved in the 20th century with industrial foiling machines. And then eventually, even for crafters like us, right? So yes, we use compact, user-friendly machines and a variety of foils. For toner foiling, foiling has been used for centuries again in bookbinding and artwork. I think it's the same, right? So it's basically the same.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. Okay, so that is just, the boring part of this one, but I feel, is also, important in the sense that if you do, I'm lost. Okay, hold on, guys. I clicked my camera. There you go. I'm back. Okay, so let's go back to this scene. All right, so now, okay, before we go continue, guys, let's just go back to the chat. Okay, and check who is coming in right now. Okay, so everybody saying hi to everybody. Okay, and Lala is truly a fast talker. Yes, sorry about that,
Yes.
guys. And I think my kids, I was like, again, and then I have a different accent. So the same way, sometimes when Gaz talks, I say, pardon, again? It's the accent, right? All
I'm
right.
trying to keep up.
Yeah, okay. So guys, okay, so without further ado, okay, so let's go to Gaz first. And he will, again, we are no experts, okay? Just a disclaimer, but we do know how to do this, and this is how we do it, right? If you have a different way of doing it, please do share it with us, right? Again, be kind, okay? Be kind in the comments. Love you, friends. Okay, let's do this, Gaz. Okay, so your usual setup.
Yep. I'm ready to
Okay.
go. Let's
All
get
right,
switched
so
over.
Gaz is ready to go, just switching for his usual setup. There you go.
There we go. Right, so I have my mink machine. Now, this is a mama mink. This is a
Mama
big
mink.
girl.
Yeah, the big girl.
Full 12-inch mouth on this one.
Mhm.
I do not use normal laminators because it's just not worth the hassle. I have used normal laminators in the past, but the good thing about a mink and mink adjacent machines such as the what's it Gina K bought out, the Fuse system, in these all of the rollers are heated, as whereas in a standard machine you only have one set of rollers that are heated. So that is the big difference between using these machines. So I always make sure that I obviously give myself the best start, and I have my mama mink. Now, because of the toner prints that I'm going to be using, I know that I just want to make sure that I'm on a heat setting of 3. So I just need to wait for this to heat up. I should have done it earlier on, but I just wanted to show you guys, because you can adjust the heat setting on this. And again, all of the rollers are heated. So we want it to be nice and ready.
Okay, so
And
that's the
you
big
have-
difference, Gaz, right? So you can always opt for
Oh, yeah.
the generic thing, what do you call this, laminator. Sure, why not? But you will not get a consistent foiling,
No.
especially with very intricate designs, right?
Yeah,
There you go.
most definitely.
So, Gaz, why
and-
3? Why not
Sorry?
4? Why not 5? Why 3? The setting, the heat setting 3. Why not 4? Why
Because it's a nice medium setting to start off with. So when I do run something through it once it's fully heated up, I normally do like a little test. So I've got some fully black toner sheets here that are just literally printed black toner, and I'll just run that through with a little scrap of foil.
That's a very nice
And
color, the baby pink.
See how it
Mine
comes
is-
away.
Mine is the original white with the with the gold dots. Because when it went out in 2015 or 2016, I think I got it. Okay, hi my Crafty Adventures. What's your real name? Zell. Crafty Adventures is Caroline. Caroline, sprinkle with cards is Zell. There you go. Say hi to
So-
everyone. Yes.
Now that it's nice and
And
heated.
Nina Craft is there, yeah. And of course, Handcrafted by Gaz. Our guest is Gaz, right? So
It
Gaz
is me.
Gaz link to his channel, guys. And in case you are not yet connected to Gaz and you have not seen his awesome channel, it's in the chat. My moderator daughter has put it there. You can click on that and go there for a while. Watch a video or so before you actually subscribe. Okay, guys, if you do so. All right, go.
Have
All right.
fun.
All right, have fun. Okay, Gaz.
So what I like to do, just to make sure that I am going to get a decent run through, is I get my oh, I can't remember. It's a carrier sheet,
Yes.
and I'll get a little scrap of my black toner, and I will get a piece of one of my foils. Now I use Crafted Critter foils mostly. They're an Australian site, really, really good, absolutely fantastic. Let me
What's the
just
brand again, Gaz?
Crafty Critter. They're Australian,
Crafty
and they're
Critter.
actually quite cheap, and they deliver around the world as well. So you don't need to worry about not having or not being able to get some of the really, really cool.
Okay. Why do you like
Um,
them? Because they offer like a variety of
oh,
colors.
they have massive variety of colours
All
and
right.
different
Okay. Do
pieces.
you have affiliate
That you
links
can
to that, Gaz?
Yep, I can certainly supply links to that. And they don't only just
Okay.
do toner foiling; they also do hot foiling as well.
Okay, so we will ask. Okay, if you can hold on to that buying guy, I will ask Gaz for those affiliate links and
Yep.
put them in the description. Okay, so what are you doing now?
So
You
I'm
put
just
a foil.
doing. So I've just put the foil shiny
Mhm.
side up on the top of. So the shiny side is facing me on top
Mhm.
of the piece of toner card. Now,
Okay.
this is just a test to make sure
All
that the
right.
heat is going to be even enough, and that the ink will apply.
Okay, so we see that
So
the three is already green. Okay, so that means it's
yes,
okay. All right.
yeah, it's all ready to go. What toner actually is, and I found it quite interesting when I found out, is that it's actually plastic. It's
Mm-hmm.
electronically transferred plastic in the printer. So that's why it reacts to the foil and heats up, and obviously that melts and sticks the foil to it.
Awesome. So basically, that toner, when heated, melts and acts as an adhesive, therefore attaching the foil to itself. That's
Yeah.
why even if you have something that's printed, let's say on an inkjet, that will not be foiled because inkjet is, as Gaz said, it's not plastic that can melt. All right,
And
the
there we
brand
go.
reveal. Ta-da! Where?
So that's foiled perfectly. So I
Okay,
know
there you
that's
go.
absolutely fine.
Okay,
I
silver.
normally, yeah, I used a little bit of my silver. I normally, because you can actually toner foil, you can foil your own like toner sheets like these ones, because these are just like pure black. I've got pure black and some designs in here,
Oh, that's
and
the
you
one
can
I
use
I
them.
ran out of. Okay, so that's nice. So
You can actually use that to foil on and then die cut, and so you can do absolutely anything. You can even run it through your scan and cut once you're done with it.
there you
It's
go. So maybe
absolutely
they ask, what if?
versatile.
How can I use all my dies? I have a ton of dies, like sentiment dies, shape dies. So you can
Yeah,
toner foil those. So all you need
yeah.
again, Gas, can we show them that paper that they need to get if they don't want, they don't have a
So
toner foil? I mean toner printer. So normally that's the,
this,
what do you call that printer? Laser printers are normally toner
yeah,
foils. Okay,
yep.
there you
So
go.
you can go to your local, I don't know, stationery shop.
Mm-hmm.
They can print black toner sheets for you. These ones I picked up off of eBay, and I think I paid about £10 for the entire pack of these. So you get so many sheets of just the pure black, and then yeah, I think it's 20 sheets of the pure black, and she also
Mm.
put that in there as like a little extra to be able,
That's a
so you
nice
can
tip,
use.
Gaz, right? So if you cannot
So it's
find
a nice little
something
design.
like if nobody sells like this pack of hot, foil, okay, that toner foiling sheets, you can go to your local printer and
Yep.
ask, yes, those who
You can even go
use
to the
laser.
library if
Yeah.
they've got a oh, what's it called? Photocopier. It runs on
Okay,
the same
photocopier. Yes,
ink.
because
So
photocopier does use, those powder stuff, or sometimes they clean it, right? So
yeah,
that's the toner one. All right,
yeah,
so you can ask them to print all in black.
yeah.
So you can just, again, and make sure that you ask them to put the setting in best. Okay, because
Yeah.
otherwise, okay, so the thing is, if it's not like, if best printing, so the amount of toner what do you call that, powder in the paper is not that much. So you might have some spotting, right? If it's not the best quality. So don't forget to print best quality. Okay, so
Yep.
what's up? Okay, so we will. Okay, so okay, there you go. Okay, so how do you
So I've got this
actually
lovely
toner
panel
foil? Okay.
that I pre-printed. And before I do any proper foiling with the toner foiling, I will
Mm-hmm.
always make sure that I dust it with a dry, unused brush. So
Mm-hmm.
that just make sure that we haven't got any dust on there, and that it gives the foil more chance to adhere to it without there being any imperfections.
Awesome.
So that's just there. And I think I'm actually going to use one of my fun foils for this one. So I'm going to use this summer fun foil,
Mm-hmm.
which looks like the sea. So all you need to do with that is cut it to roughly about the same size as what you're intending on foiling, leaving a little bit extra because obviously you don't want to underfoil it. And this is quite a fun little pattern to have, this one. I think it's about 3 or 4 meters you get on each roll, so
Mm-hmm.
they are really, really good. I went a bit overkill with how much I've left. So I'm just going to pop that into my carrier sheet. Let's do it up that way so I don't. There we go.
So, guys, if you have questions, just put them in the chat. And of course, if you like what you're seeing thus far, please do like this live stream.
I didn't realise that one was going to actually need me to use one of my 12 by 12 carrier sheets.
Oh, that's because it's long, right?
Yeah, because it's a
Okay.
bit too long for my 6x6
Okay,
folder.
question,
so.
Gaz. Can
Yep.
what do you call this? Can I? What if I don't have a carrier sheet like the one that you have right now? What can I? use?
Ah, well, now that's the fun thing, is that if you put 2 pieces of paper inside a laminating pouch, you can run that through, cut it open, remove the 2 pieces of paper, and then that plastic will work as a carrier sheet.
Okay, so there you go, guys. So just because you don't have that, plastic carrier sheet that Gaz has, doesn't mean that you cannot do this. Right?
No, you can even
And
use
still-
parchment paper if you've got some of that. That also works an absolute treat. I've used that before. So like cookie paper.
Okay, so there you go. Like the parchment paper, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there you
So
go.
the actual like the stuff that you'd put on your cookie tray.
Okay.
And this just takes a little while. But then I'd rather it take its time and it come out really, really nicely than for it to rush and we end up with something that's not very pretty.
Exactly. That is from Crafty Critter.
Yep.
Okay, there you go.
So that foil's from Crafty Critter and it's called Summer Stream.
Summer Stream.
And that is the great thing. They also do different coloured solid toner foil sheets as well. So you can actually do your reverse foiling as well, because we're going to do some of that
Oh yeah.
using the toner.
I actually forgotten how to do reverse foiling with toner foil images. I have a ton of those. I've kept, okay, but I haven't actually used them. Okay. So those, these ones that Gaz is using is basically from Heidi's. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, how pretty is that? Oh my gosh, Gaz, that's so perfect for that design.
Isn't it pretty?
That's a slim line, right? That's a regular slim
Yeah.
line. Oh, beautiful.
And then if I want to, I can go over this with my inks. I can ink blend the background. I could do absolutely anything I would with just a normal card. And
Okay.
all you need
And
to
it
do
will
make
resist
sure
it, right? It will resist.
Yeah, it will resist it. And all you need to do is just wipe it over with a cloth when you're done with your ink blending, and it will bring the foil right back to as it was before. So what I'm going to do quickly is I'm just going to measure this up. So I cut a piece of the black toner, and we'll do the reverse foiling whilst we've got it there. So I need it to be 8.5.
Okay, we want to see all of Gaz's different stuff.
You want to see all of my?
Yes, all of the dyes and
Oh, you can't see all of the dyes. There's far too many.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is.
I just need to grab. Oh, actually, I think I've got my paper trimmer just here. I'll just move that to the side. I'm in a very small bit of space at the moment because of having the machine on my desk.
Yes. Okay,
Because
sorry
it's
about
quite a big.
that. Okay,
Oh, it's not your fault.
Caroline said that's beautiful. Indeed, right? And what do you call that design again? We're gonna be taking down notes. I should have asked your link for that one, Gaz.
Actually, I
earlier.
can just. We'll do a guesstimation. So I'll just trim that down. Yeah, it might be a little bit smaller, but you'll still see the whole effect of what it will do. So I'll just trim that piece of black toner sheet down.
Okay, so this time
And
around, okay, you are going to. Oh, so you do.
It.
Okay, so since now you don't have the, because that's just basically toner that's left, right?
Yeah.
The negative of the one that you just toner printed, okay, and foiled. So what you do is you need to have that black toner paper, okay, and
Yep.
that is now what you put. Okay, on the negative of the thing that you have foiled previously, and that, so that you can get, okay, everything from that foil. Okay, so basically all that will be left is just the, what you call that, Gaz, the plastic that it came with.
Yep. All we'll do is see the toner that's left behind.
Exactly.
But it's gonna look pretty. It is gonna look pretty. And also from, I know other companies, Pink and Main do them as well.
Oh yes, yes.
So you can get full color toner sheets from them, and you can just do whatever.
I could kick myself, Gaz, because when I went to Pick and Main last year, okay, so they were just, they were introducing this. Okay, they had a ton of, toner foiled stuff. Okay, but I went to the dyes and the stamps instead. And now I said I should have gotten those. Oh, there you go. It's coming out,
you should
guys.
have gone for the foils.
Exactly. And they were introducing it that time. I should really put that video out soon. I just need to edit it. I actually did a craft room. A store tour of Pink and Main. I did a video, okay, but haven't actually put it out. A year later, it's still a video that needs to be put out. Oh my goodness! Talk about procrastination, guys. All right, there you go. The grand reveal. This is it.
I'm just gonna wait for it to cool down first because
okay.
We don't want to.
Okay, so
But
we see
I'll
that the foil, Gaz, okay, is bigger than the actual paper, but you see that there is nothing that, was transferred onto your carrier sheet. There you go.
And you can see there, absolutely every single speck of that foil transferred.
Awesome.
Every single speck.
Yes, beautiful. Now question, Gaz. What if I use a different kind? Oh, that's so beautiful. So can we see the positive and the negative, right? So you can also do that for heat foil, right? So you can have two different takes, right? So there is no, what do you call that? You use up
There's no
everything.
waste.
Yeah, there's no waste. There you go. There is no waste.
No waste at all.
Okay, Gaz. Now Caroline said, now I need this too. Caroline, we feel you. Actually, that's the same. That's the same feeling I had when this came out the first time. Now I want to go and play with my mink machine. Yes, go there, yeah, right? So every now and then, I know it takes a while because you have to plug it in, then you have to heat it up. But since we're actually, playing right now, maybe you want to play alongside with us. All right, so there. Okay, so Gaz is actually removing some of those. Okay, Gaz, can we show them? Okay, I know that when you did this, okay, so the foil that you used was actually bigger, okay, than
Yes.
your actual toner paper. Okay, and yet in the end, nothing was transferred to the, carrier sheet. Okay, can we show them your carrier sheet again,
Yeah.
Gaz? Yeah, see, you
Yep.
see,
So
it's so clean simply because, okay, the toner is only on the paper, so even if that touches the carrier, it's no problem. But
yeah.
okay, if you use a setting, let's say you printed something on a, what do you call this, a laser printer, and you use the
Mhm.
setting that is like, let's say, regular or draft or something like that, so you would be surprised that there will be speckles of toner stuff on the sides, right? So if you have bigger than the actual image, you may have those kinds of prints. Okay, but that's the nice thing about what Gaz is using, right? So it's really a nicely printed image, and then the other one is a toner paper. So okay,
Yep.
any other advice you have, Gaz, for them?
Oh, I do actually, because I can show you on my smaller carrier sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Where have I put it? I've put it somewhere safe.
Okay, somewhere safe.
This is what I normally do. You see, I put things somewhere really, really safe. So you can
It's
see
so
here where
safe
I
you can
foiled
find
before.
it. Okay, there you go.
That some of it has actually transferred onto the carrier sheet. You can see
Yes,
some of the
that can
tiny foils
sometimes
have transferred.
happen, right? So when
That
does that
can.
happen?
So that will happen if your heat setting is too high,
Okay.
or if your project actually moves whilst it's foiling.
Mhm.
So that's happened to me just there, and some of the toner, and also if your foil does not cover the toner sheet entirely. So you can see there that where it didn't cover the toner sheet entirely, it actually
Mhm.
heated up and transferred onto my carrier
Yes.
sheet.
So your paper must be bigger or at exactly the same size. Otherwise, since it's toner and it will melt, it will stick to anything and it will stick to your toner.
Yes,
It will stick to your carrier paper. There you go. They do
but
that,
there is
don't
a
they?
good.
Yes.
There is a way. There is a way
Okay. Oh,
of
is there?
getting rid of it.
Yes. Okay. So this one I like.
So
I like the hacks.
now you can either use isopropyl alcohol or
Mm-hmm.
nail varnish remover, as long as it has
Mm.
no conditioners and no minerals in it.
Okay. So it will
You are
not.
absolutely fine.
Okay. So the plastic is safe. So it will
Yeah.
not melt. Okay. So be careful with using, organic cleaners, because sometimes they may, ruin your, what do you call this, carrier
Carrier.
sheet. But there you go.
Yeah.
Gaz already mentioned what should and shouldn't be. So thank you so much for not cleaning that earlier so we can actually see it. Right. There you go.
Yeah. And it'll also pick up
So
any foil
isopropyl
specks.
alcohol or nail color remover, as long as there's no like minerals or conditioners included in it. Just
Yeah.
the usual. Okay, there you go. Oh, it looks
And it's not going to
brand
come absolutely
new.
perfect, but you can see that near
Yeah.
enough everything that was on there
Because
is now
guys, if we
gone.
don't remove it and then we use that carrier sheet again, will it have the tendency to be, transferred to the new project?
There is a possibility of that, but so I don't like to take the chance. To be honest,
There you go.
I would rather just clean it off and have it
Exactly.
gone.
Especially if it's for a project that you have, let's say, that is really, time bounded. It's like you need it by a certain day and, you're rushing. So careful. And if it's like weddings and stuff like that. So Linda said, my art studio is shrinking. Don't we all feel the same? Right?
Oh yeah, I definitely feel that. Definitely 100% feel that.
It's like it's not about the room. We can always fill up the room no matter what the size of the room is eventually, right?
Yeah, it's terrible. I am just as bad. This is the tiniest box room you'll ever see. It's 6 foot wide by 8 foot long, and the
Six.
amount of stuff that I've got in here is insane.
That's why your organization is on point, right? It's from
Oh
floor
yeah.
to ceiling. Is there already on the ceiling something on the ceiling right now
So,
that you
I've
just
got
pulled
I've
out?
got a stack of 12 by 12 paper pads that go right up to the ceiling.
I knew it, right? There you go. Well, you got to use up space. That's why there's a lot of condos, right? So if you don't have land on the horizontal, you go vertical. And that's basically we're so good at as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for that. Guys, if you do have questions, okay, please put them in the chat. Okay, so I know Gaz is such an expert on hot foiling, so I will put him in as well. Okay, so Gaz, if you can do your solo cam again, okay, so I can put you in as a possible guest here when I change into. Okay, now we will show you. Okay, not just me, I'll be joined by Gaz. In case I do something wrong, he will tell me, "Uh, stop." All right, there you go. Because I have the memory of Dory. You know, Dory, the one from Nemo. It's like after 8 seconds or so, you forget. So that's me. All right, unless I have something like prompts here, I will always forget, even if it's something that I do often. I don't know. Okay, it's something that I struggle with as well. So sometimes I said maybe I should have like a brain scan or something. Maybe there's something there that's making me, not remember a lot of things. Okay, so first and foremost, okay, so for toner, I mean for heat foiling, you do need a machine. Okay, hold on. Hold on, guys. Another. Okay, there you go. Okay, so what you see in the screen, that is a glimmer machine. Okay, so the glimmer is actually okay. Gaz, can you go to your solo cam, like the
Oh yeah, of
entrance?
course. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. So I can bring you in here in a little bit. Okay. So, but what you see now, that's the glimmer. This is the glimmer. Okay, so that's spellbinders. Okay, foiling machine. And basically, the thing I like about this gas is that it you can put the cover, okay, on top of it. Oops, sorry about that.
Hmm.
Okay, uh, just simply by putting it on top. Okay, and then the thin shim on top, and then again, depending upon the kind of die cutting machine you have, you can put like additional sheams of paper, because we all have, different, even if it's the same machine, right? It depends on how long you've been using the machine, what kinds of material you've been using with it. Sometimes the pressure isn't the same, right? But so far with my platinum, it's still okay. Just this one, no shims, it will pass through and foil perfectly. So you see there's no hinge, okay? So it's just pieces of this, okay, the spacer pad, okay, and the shim. Okay, and I will show you something that's from a little bit older than the glimmer. So prior to the advent of the glimmer, you have what we call the go press and foil. All right, so the go press and foil looks like this. Okay, so
Oh
let me get
wow.
let me get the glimmer. Okay, so the glimmer, if you can see, okay, it's this big. Okay, right? So the whole thing, basically almost all, okay, will be the heating pad. Okay, you compare. Okay, this is from Couture Creations. Okay, so this was already available maybe 2 to 3 years earlier than the glimmer. So I have been foiling even prior to the advent of the glimmer. But another thing, other than, of course, if you can see, so the length is basically the same, but when it comes to the width, okay, you see that the glimmer wins, right? So it's wider. Okay. Okay. And then another thing, okay, so again, this one, so no matter how thick your paper is, okay, so it's fine. Okay, because there is no hinge. Okay, so the first version, this Go Press and Foil by Couture Creations, it has a door and it has a hinge, right? So the thing is, if you have like thicker paper, right? So if you have, let's say, a thick set of paper, okay, and then you close it, so it doesn't close completely. So sometimes the pressure, right, isn't that even, because even if it rolls into that, so sometimes the part here gets foiled, more than the ones here at the back. So again, that's one of the things that I didn't like. Again, because if it's you use a, especially if let's say you have a foiling plate or die that's very very thick. Okay, this one is also from Couture Creations, but there are dies like, for example, heat foil dies like from Todo. You would see that if you have a caliper and you measure the thickness of this versus this one, this is like double the thickness of this one, right? So when you have this and then plus the paper plus the foil, sometimes see, you it doesn't like close like that. You see, it's open a little bit more on the edge. Okay, again, that's the only thing that I didn't like about this. But if you do have the cuttle bug, do you remember the advent of the cuttle bug? Okay, so that green die cutting machine that is very handy. Okay, this one fits perfectly into that one. Okay, you don't need a shim, you don't need anything, right? So basically that one. But okay, if let's say if you want to use this with the platinum, okay, or other die cutting machine, you can, but you need to test. Okay, you need to put shims. Okay, so you start out with first a piece of paper, okay, and then you add another one and another one, because remember, when heat foiling, two things: heat and pressure. Okay, heat and pressure. You may have the perfect pressure, but if you foiled it, run it through the die cutting machine, and then it's not hot enough, then you will not have a perfect, okay, a foiled result. Or if even if it's hot already, but then you didn't do the right shim, the pressure is not enough, again you will not have a perfect impression. So those two things for heat foiling: pressure and temperature. And those things you need, okay, it's not the same for everybody. It would depend on your machine. Okay, the machine that you are using. Okay, so but for today, okay, we will be using the glimmer. Okay, so let's go back to the glimmer. All right, so I'll just remove this one. Hold on for a while. Okay, let's check in the chat. Okay, so let's go back to this. Okay, Gaz, I'll bring you in again. Just the face cam.
Ooh, are you sure?
Okay. Yes. Okay, because he's actually working in the background. So there you go. While we check on the chat first, okay, before we move on. Okay. This is so funny. Linda said, do they make a stretcher for craft studios to make them bigger? Oh, that, that would be a bestseller. If they
Oh, it
come
would
up
be.
with a product like that, I'm sure we all would love that. Okay, so Darius said, I moved from an 8x9 space to a 14x14 and it's full again. Exactly right, Darius. So I think it's not about how big your craft room is. No matter how big or small it is, we will always fill it up somehow. Oh my gosh, I'm in trouble, said Linda. I'm thinking I need a warehouse at this point. Yes. Okay, there's Gaz in the chat as well. I've got enough craft and art supplies to stock it, so I will have room to spare. Can you use the Todo plates in the glimmer? I've been afraid to try. Okay. Okay, we will. Also, you do have the Todo dies. Yes. Okay, so this one actually is a different, because they're actually very thick. Right? Very thick there, yeah. Okay, so we will try. if it gets destroyed, we'll call it part of learning. I guess. I remember the first time I had those Sizzix die cutting machine, the small one, the very first one, the one I showed previously
Oh,
with the lease. I
yeah,
tried
with the
using
massive handle.
no, the smaller one. Now Team Halls has the same one, the sidekick. Okay.
Oh, yep, yep,
Yes,
yep.
but that was the red one. So I had those, before the thicker dice. I said, normally you just use a thin lits with it. I said, no, you can use the. I tried to, I got it like 1 day old. I forced that die into that thing,
Oh,
broke it. Okay, so it can't. Okay, there you go, right? Okay. So, okay, Sammy said, hi everyone, I'm back. Just grab some dinner. My favorite part of foil making is playing with the magnetic one that picks up the dies. Okay, let's show them that one. Okay. So you see this one, guys. Okay, again, I'll show you this one in a little bigger proportion. Okay. So here. Okay, so this one, okay, is what do you call that? See? What, something that you have in the kitchen, so when you have hot things, what do you call this thing?
oh, it's a silicon mat.
Yes, but there's a specific one word term for this one, guys. I forgot. Anyway, let's just call it a silicone mat, okay? But if you guys can remember what this one is called, like a trivet, something like that. There you go. I remember
Ah,
that word. Okay, right? So a trivet, okay? So something that that can resist heat. So to protect your surface, okay, your workspace, you need this because these plates, okay, unlike the ones what Gaz was showing a while ago, right? He did use what do you call this? Oh, you did not, right? You just did the negative, okay? But actually, you can use your dies, okay, regular dies to actually create, a toner foiled images. But this is really heat foil dies, guys. This will not cut. Okay, they're not meant to cut. It's like plates. That's why they call it hot plates. Okay, or foil dies. Okay, so whatever. Sometimes they say it's hot plates. Sometimes they say hot foil dies. So it differs. Okay, but they basically mean the same thing. This is what you need. Okay, a metal piece of image that you put on top of. Okay, you put on the plate of your hot foil machine, and then you put your what do you call this, heat foil. Okay, again, can you use a toner foil? Right, I already have a toner foil. I have tons of toner foil. They look the same. So can I use it? No. Because this does not have toner, right? So even if you put the toner foil on top of this the whole day, it will never transfer, right? Because that foil needs toner to activate it. This, on the other hand, if you put toner on this one, will not also be affected because this one needs heat. Okay? And the one that you use for toner foiling is just pressure. What they call, so also you use heat, okay, but there's no toner. Okay? So again, this one will not, okay? So cannot, okay? So you put the shiny side down. Guys, have you ever done any project where you actually foiled your die?
once.
Have you ever done that?
Just
I
the once.
I think I've
You
done
don't
it
tend to do it again.
many times over, right? So let's say I've not been using this for quite a while. I'll forget. So what I did, guys, okay, I can suggestion. What I did is do something like this, guys. Okay, hold on. Look, guys. I actually pasted it on my machine and says
That was a great idea.
shiny side down. Okay, shiny side down. Okay, hot foil stamp face up. Shiny side of foil down, paper facing down. Okay, I had to have that on the machine to remind me of how things should be. I remember, Gaz, I did when the Glimmer was first released, and I did the demo, and then the negative one, I actually
Mhm.
foiled okay, the negative part of the heat foil onto the stamp, to the plate.
Oh no, you foiled the
And
stat.
I said, okay, I made a mistake. I did it again. And I foiled it again. This was live. Okay, this is such a funny live stream, guys. So this was what, maybe 2 years ago, a year ago when I did that. It was really funny. Anyway, so it's okay. You learn from your mistakes, right? There you go. Okay, so Daria, okay, I can relate to you. I have some lovely colored dyes because of fighting. So I feel you, right? So I'm not alone. Thank you. All right. So this is what my daughter has been saying, right? So this is the one, okay, the plastic one, she calls it, okay. It's from Spellbinders and it comes with the glimmer, okay. And you can actually also, if you lose this or break it or something, you can actually buy this as an add-on or a separate purchase. Yes, they can do that. Okay, so it has like this button that you can press. So when you press it, okay, it will release it. So first you go, there's a magnetic part on the tip. So just simply, okay, put it on there and then, okay, let's say from the hot foil machine and then go to this mat because it's hot, you're not supposed to touch it, and then simply press on this and then it gets released. Okay, but sometimes when you have bigger, bigger stamp foiling dies, okay, so again they call it different, right? So some call it heat foil die, some call it stamp heat foil stamps, so whatever it is. Okay, so for example this one, so if it's this one, okay, so sometimes if it's too heavy it might fall, right? So that's the only thing that I feel I'm not so happy with the Spellbinders one because it's not that strong. The one from Couture Creations, okay, this is what it looks like. Oh, the smaller one. I got scared, guys. I
Sorry,
started
that was my machine.
yeah.
I
Okay.
decided to join you in hot foiling.
Yeah, so this is the magnet, right? So this one, okay, you do have to press it, okay? And then to release, you just unpress. So to get the foil pressed together, and then there's the magnet, okay? And then you can pick it up. Okay, so I find that this one really easy. I can even dance and it's still there as long as I don't release it. Okay, so when I release it, okay, the magnet goes up and then you can put it there. So again, this one for, tiny ones is perfect because this is plastic. Okay, so no matter how hot it is, it's not gonna be as hot as this one because this is metal. The only one that's not metal here is this rubber part. So eventually, if you've been hot foiling for quite a while, it may have the tendency to also get a little bit hot, right? But for picking up bigger hot foil dies, I feel that this one is heavy. I'm not sure though if you can buy this as a separate purchase because this came with the Couture Creations Go Present Foil. So I actually use both still. Okay, so both are really nice. This one, no need to press anything. Okay, and then release. This one, press, pick up, to release, unpress. See? So there you go. So basically, that's how it's done. Okay. So Gaz and I actually, since Gaz is also doing something, Gaz, can we do the foil work together?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
All right. So Gaz is just gonna change his view, so we will be working together. All right. So you will see us working together with our foil dies, heat foil dies. So we're gonna do both. Okay. And then I hope that you can also craft along with us. As we said, this is foil till we drop. Okay.
We're gonna foil girls.
All right. So there you go. Now we have Gaz and I. All right. So you see Gaz's setup over there, and this is mine. So I will just change this one every now and then to actually show this one. Okay, so we just have to change the view though. So this is C. Okay, there you go. And I will just zoom in and zoom. Okay, and then rotate. Okay, there you go. All right. So let us see. So with the heat foil, what is your favorite dies or uh, uh, templates or stamp? Again, because they call it differently depending on the manufacturer. For heat foiling, do you have like a specific favorite, Gaz?
I am loving Spellbinders at the moment because,
Spellbinders.
very much like with this one that I've just used, it's not just the foil plate you get. So
Mm-hmm.
I've I foiled this. That's been
Oh
foiled.
yes,
But
that's a
now I've also
beautiful
got
one.
this lovely stencil set that's come with it as well. So I can ink blend each area individually and make my background that little bit more special than what I would be able to if it didn't
Oh
have.
my, that is so gorgeous. Okay, that is so nice. Okay, so I'm just going to okay, I do have a little bit of every not every, but a little bit of some of the brands. Okay. So what do you use for what do you call this for your solid hot plate?
I have I bought a generic solid hot plate off of
Oh,
a very naughty website.
very
So
naughty
it's not
website. Oh, but
it's not
there is. I didn't even know. Okay, you should share that to me later on.
I will do. That's
All
not a problem.
right. Yeah, okay, guys. So you just have to do your research, guys. Okay, but I'll show you some of mine in a little bit. Okay, so that's my setup for that one. But let's change this first to camera B. All right. So you will. Okay, I am just arranging them. Okay, first so that I can show it to you. Okay. Glimmer automatically turns off itself because I haven't been using it. Okay, so that's a great thing about that, right? So you know that it has that protective thing, right, to prevent fires, okay, and stuff like that. Okay, so it can turn itself off. Okay, so to do Todo, Go Present Foil. Okay, so I'm just putting them together. Okay, just some, okay? Uh Gas cannot do that because he has so much and so many. So I'll try to show you some of the ones that I have. Okay, this is Todo, I think. Okay, and this is for C'est La Vie. Couture Creations again.
I
Okay,
have far too many
yeah, I
Crafter's
can
Companion ones.
imagine. Oh yeah, Crafter's Companion has all the things, right? Just like
Yep.
spellbinders and all of these things. So I promised myself though, Gaz, that I'm not gonna be buying anything. The only time I really buy big time is when I get to be in the US, right? So because all the fun stores are there, guys. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
You
I know.
really need to go there, right? And we should
I
go with
wish.
one of those conventions, guys. Let's, save up for that and join them in an expo of some sort, right? So let's go with everybody. Okay, that's a dream of mine to be able to go there, right? And not just go shopping, but attend an actual expo so I can like be with you guys there. Okay, so I do have some Anna Griffin ones from earlier on. Okay, I think I showcased some of this during my live when I was a guest with Jay. Okay, but for those who weren't able to watch that, so now I'm showcasing some of them again. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so first, again, these were my very first ones. Okay, these were from Couture Creations. So this one's like a bouquet of, with a pot. Okay, this one's a frame, and this one's another frame because at that time the kind of cards that we used to make. This was early 2000s. Okay, so it's not the kind of cards that
You
we
mean
do
back
right
in the
now.
1900s?
Exactly. All right. And then some sentiments like this one says, the best is yet to come. And this one says, here to another anniversary. Right. So there you go. No, amazing year. Here's to another amazing year. See, there's the in the front, Lala. Why are you showing the back? All right, there you go. And then you have thank you for being you. I love this. I love making, thank you cards. Okay, and I love to foil them because I feel that they're very elegant and it's so easy to, give it out as gift packs during the holidays or somebody's birthday, something like that. This is another one. It's Happy Christmas, okay? Because some people do not like Merry Christmas. So let's do Happy Christmas for a change, right? And then some Anna Griffin ones. Okay, so this one says Merry Christmas. Okay, this one's Season's Greetings. Okay, this one's like snow scene of a village of some sort. This one's Happy New Year. I do love sentiments, right? I love sentiments. Happy birthday because the sentiment itself, right? Gas can. That's it. That's it.
Hmm.
That's your die, right? So and
Oh
then
yeah.
you have your wreath, and then you have your flower right there. Okay,
I
and
have
we have
this one
Linnea.
that I'm going to be using.
Okay, let me see. Let me see. I can see. Okay, get away from here. Overlay ident. Oh, what is it? Little card, a big hello. Oh, that's so unique, right? That's so
That's a
unique.
lovely Spellbinders one.
I love that die that has. Okay, wait. Yes, okay, we want to see that. Can we have you like just your usual setup? Sorry. The
Yeah, of
usual. I
course.
want to focus on you because you are already doing the one with okay, so let's focus on that one. Can you guide us to what you're doing right now, Gaz? Because that's something that might be just new. Okay,
So
while
I've
I
already foiled this plate,
mm-hmm.
and I'm just using my stencils. So I've already done these two, and some inks, just to
Awesome.
ink blend in the areas.
Okay, so that is already heat foiled.
Yep.
All right, and now that stencil goes over that one, and on the areas that are not foiled, you can actually you know um blend
Ink
additional
blend.
colors or ink blend. Yes. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, oh my
Yep, that's
goodness.
literally.
So let's watch Gaz do this first, guys. Okay, so if you do have questions, suggestions, put them in the chat. Okay, Darius said, I wish I could. Caroline was, I keep looking around my room to figure out what's beeping. That was Gaz's machine. Okay,
Yes,
there
I'm
you
using the
go.
Gemini foil press,
Yes.
which is the crafter's companion machine.
Okay.
I am hoping to get a glimmer soon.
Again, what's the name
Because
of the Crafter's Companion heat foil machine?
so that's a Gemini foil press.
Ah, the Gemini foil press. Is that an old one already, or is that this
Yeah,
a new release?
it's old.
Okay, so older
And
than
there
the
we go. I just
Glimmer.
have to use.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Look like stained glass, right? So the foiling part is the what? The blue? The foil part, or
It's
just
a
the?
bits in between, so you can see. Can you see the light catching it? So it's just
Mm-hmm.
really, really,
So it's just the
really
outline.
fine. Yeah,
Ah, okay, got it. So it's just the outline.
and I actually really like that. I didn't think I was going to.
Awesome, guys. See? No plan. Sometimes the no plan works best, right? So no plans is best. Just
Yeah, I seem to be pretty good at the no plan apparently.
yeah, just no plan is best. Okay, guys, do the same. No plan.
Yeah, some people have said to me like, "Oh, I don't understand how you can just like craft off the cuff and just pick something up and go for it." And I'm like, "No, I don't know how or why, but I just do."
Yeah, sometimes it's like today. I also don't have any plans of what I will do, but okay, we do have a
No.
lot of. Okay, There, it's already hot.
Oh, my ink pad's almost dead. That's not good. I need to buy a re-inker for that.
Down. Okay, so there you go. My plate is covered with dice, so okay. I cannot find the the cover dice. Okay, so let's just watch Gas Spellbinder. So this is with a what do you call this? With a stencil. Okay, is that a new release, Gas, or it's like an old one?
This stencil one is an old release, I believe. I bought it in the big Spellbinder sale. Would you believe me if I told you I only paid £1?
No way.
£1 for that for the plate and another £1 for the stencils because they had them separately.
Why do you guys get all the nice sales? We don't have those
Um,
kinds of sales in Asia. Promise. Maybe we get 10%
Spellbinders,
off like that, but nothing like that kind.
yeah, Spellbinders did it for the US as well, so it was $1 obviously for them and £1 for us, which was really nice. And there we go.
Every so often. They do it every so
Wow.
often.
I am loving that. How beautiful has that come out?
Oh my goodness, absolutely. Mine. Beautiful, guys, right? Okay.
Wow, that makes me feel
Linnea
like I
is
should pull out some of my
saying,
Roaring
some
20
crafting
stuff.
tools just keep going and making it fun. Indeed, right? Indeed. And, that's why we love to actually every now and then, go and use our old stuff. Of course, it's fun to have the new stuff, right? But every now and then, it's also nice to revisit them. Because remember, how can you justify your purchases? By the number of projects or the number of times you actually have been able to use them, right, Gaz? So
Oh, yeah.
it won't be as oh, it was so expensive, but how many times have you actually used it? How many products have you actually created out of it? Oh, then you remember. Oh, when it boils down to that, yeah, maybe it's not as expensive. On the other hand, if you've not been using it, then it is going to be expensive, right? Even if it's just £1 or $1, if you've never used it, then
Yeah, that is literally my kind of ethos on it, is that, can you justify your purchase? And I've got so much stuff that I'm actually currently destashing because I've not used it. I'm not likely to ever use it, and it just doesn't need to be here anymore.
wow. That is a great mindset. I hope I have the same. Okay. That I can destash stuff as well. Okay, so let's go to this. Okay, just run this to the foil machine. There you go. Okay, so this is another thing that you might encounter. Okay, when you heat foil, Gaz, remember? What do you do when you get something like this?
Overfoiling.
Okay, the overfoiling. Okay.
You can use. Oh gosh,
Okay.
gosh, it's kind of like it's
This one.
a normal.
It's called a mono sand eraser. I've tried using the regular ones, the regular sand eraser, like from it's not as nice. Do you see? It's very dirty. Okay, I'll show you first. So you'll see the okay. So there are a lot of overfoiling, right? And that happens. Okay, no worries, because okay, you can easily erase it, okay, because it's just really like, as the word said, overfoil, but it's not like permanently like this, because this one is like there's an indentation or it's embossed, right, Gaz? So that one is really gonna stay there, but see, it's basically gone. Okay, so don't throw it out, because in the beginning, before I said, oh, this is a fail. Okay, I'll do it again. Only to find out that, I didn't have the nicer sand eraser. So if you can find, do you know, Gaz, where I was able to buy this mono sand eraser?
No, where did you manage to get it from? Because I've been
Italy.
looking for one.
It's like a block away from the Vatican in Rome.
Oh wow.
There are a ton
I
of
won't be going
art
there.
stores. I was like, because I couldn't find it here. So I had to go and use. Okay, there you go, guys. See? Nothing. It's perfect. Where's the overfoiling? Nowhere to be found, right? Nowhere to be found. So don't be afraid of overfoiling unless it's really severe. Sometimes there's really bad overfoiling that it's hard to really, like this one, I think at the bottom, right? So that one, because there's it, I think that one moved. Okay, so it's a little bit, oh, actually still, I can remove it. Oh, so this, really, this mono sand eraser is so awesome. I actually removed it as well, so no worries. Okay, so it's also perfect now, right? So there you go. And that is the negative, okay? So the negative, okay, you can actually still get that with the use of, okay, the solid hot foil plate. Normally, guys, the solid hot, this one's from Pink Fresh. Okay, Pink Fresh Studios. The hot foil plate, the solid hot foil plate, doesn't look like this. But can you guess why it looks like this?
No. Oh, you foiled that. Girl, you foiled that plate.
And I didn't just I foiled the whole thing, and I couldn't, like, I scratched and removed it and used everything I can, and still it's not perfect. You see, those are scratches, guys. Those are absolute scratches. Yeah, I scratched it.
Isopropyl alcohol will take that straight off.
Pardon?
Isopropyl alcohol will get that straight off.
Really now? You know what? Let's go with that. Okay, we will do that. Okay, but sige. Okay, guys, hold on. I will just get my alcohol and let's test that. Okay, hold on.
Oh wow. No shushing.
Gaz, can we do the crafting together?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, so I can bring you back in and we can, like, be together. It's like I'm missing you already. We're in the same stream, but I'm missing you. I don't see you. There you go. So this is a better view. Okay, I am trying. Okay. But so far, I know, I think I tried this gas before, but it didn't work for me. What's your other recommendation? What's the other one? Oh, it's Jay. Hi, Jay.
The nail polish remover.
I'm team no foiling.
Well,
I think there's no option for team no foiling.
I just foiled acetate.
Awesome! Oh, it didn't, like, melt?
No.
Okay. Oh, because with the mink you can adjust the temperature.
No, I just did that on the hot foil.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the hot foil. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So
Yeah,
you
that's
can
my
actually do that also with wood, right? So with that's one of the advantages of, hot foil. You can...
Oh, hi, Mr. J.
Gas,
Sorry.
it won't do. It doesn't. Anyway, maybe these are already, because it's already scratched. Okay, maybe these are just
It might be.
scratches. Okay, maybe these are already scratches, that's why. But we actually saw Gaz do it, right? So it's perfectly, I'm sure it... that dye from over there. So, okay, my solid plate. Okay, while that is while waiting for that, okay, let's go back to the chat. And some year I'll try foiling. Yes, when Jay is not too busy. Okay. I'll show you some of the things that I have foiled in the background beforehand. These are all Heidi Swap. These are from us, you would say the 1900s.
In the before time, in
In
the
the
long,
before
long ago.
times. Okay, so these are toner foiled ones. Okay. So this is through a mink. And I'll show you what one would look like if it's like okay, so I think I have one where it's not perfect. So you can see like dots of when you look at that, you can still see some like black, right? Black spots here and there because the toner, okay, when this was printed was not in the like best setting. So that's the thing. If you do it like that, you would see some parts where it's not somehow foiled perfectly. Again, because there wasn't enough, okay, toner. So when you actually foil it, there, it's not as perfect. So you have, but these are very big ones for cards. So this is more for, oh, look at that. Okay, this was because not enough heat. I used a regular laminator for that one. This is forever. So these are very big ones. These are all part of Heidi Swaps. You can buy them as black ones. They're already foiled. I mean, what they call this printed. And so you can get them as black ones like this. Okay, so like what Gas showed us a while back, right? So sometimes there are even like monograms. See, there's just black and white. So when you foil this, it can be any color. There you go. So Gaz is almost done with his card. Okay, thank you, Daria. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have Heather. Hi, Heather. Guys, say hi to Heather. Okay.
Hi,
She
Heather.
Yes, actually, Heather, I am part of her group. Okay, we call it the Huddle Up, YouTube Huddle Up. Okay, it's Thursday. Guess what time? 4 a.m. my time. Because she streams from the West Coast. But if you just want to be more consistent in your, creator journey, so she gives out like stickers. Okay, what's your goal for the week and what are your wins, right? So it's nice to actually, support each other. So there you go. Check Heather out. Okay, Heather Ramirez. She's also a coach. Okay, a content creator coach. There you go. Thanks so much, Heather, for dropping by. Actually, she is also very creative. So hopefully one of these days we can have her. So again, this is another one that's already foiled. Gaz, I forgot from
Mm-hmm.
where I got this one. But you see the background, it's blue with spots of stars, right? But that one, that part with
Ooh.
the sentiment, you can actually foil that one. Okay, so but this one is toner foiling. So I will have to open my machine on the other side. So that one. And then this one again, these are okay, again, toner printed. These are all Heidi Swap. Okay, from the
Oh, yes.
1900s. Okay, so probably you remember this images, right? So I'll probably toner foil one of these, okay, and create a card out of it. Okay, there you go. So Gaz is all you work so fast, my friend. You're working so fast, my friend. And it's okay. It's okay. I love that. Okay, so let's go back and see. Okay, and check my machine. How is it now? Okay, it's still not green. Okay, so it means it's not hot enough. Okay. So when it's hot already, you would see the green thing on there. So I'm still waiting. Oh, how will you turn? Can you push it? Oh no. Oh my goodness. See, it was like this. Okay. I didn't push it like all the way up. So no wonder it wasn't, heating up as fast as I wanted it to. Okay, so that one. Okay. So what size are you making? An A2 card, Gaz?
It's 4.5 by 5 3/4, which is a UK A6.
Oh, again, what's a UK A6? It's 5 3/4 by. Oh, it's wide. It's bigger.
Yeah, 5 3/4 by 4.5.
Okay, there you go. So it's like longer, right? Longer. Am I right on
There we
that one?
go.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's done. Oh, it's okay, hold on.
And that's floating. And you can't see it's
Exactly.
floating either, can you?
Oh
It's
wow,
good,
how'd
isn't
you
it?
do that? It does look like but I have to okay, hold on. It's mirrored. Okay, gotta change that. It looks mirrored though. Hold on. I'll change that. Okay, and turn you. Okay, there you go. So we can actually see and read through that one. Okay. How'd you do
And it is
that?
actually.
It looks like it's floating. How'd you do that, Gaz?
So all I did was I just cut a strip of acetate and
Uh-huh.
turned it into a loop and stuck it behind the floating piece of acetate, so it
Oh, okay.
actually floats on the card.
Again, you turned it on. Oh, on its side like that. Okay,
Yeah,
and
so
so
it's
the legs are the ones that are actually somehow partially glued.
holding it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's a great technique,
So you
Gaz.
can kind of see. There you go.
Yes,
If I
yes,
pull
yes.
that back.
So how do you put it in an envelope? You just flatten it, squeeze it, and then when
Yeah,
you
you just
remove it,
flatten it, and then when it releases, it'll just pop back up.
oh, that is so cute. Right? So foil background, fold sentiment. There you go. You have an awesome card. Okay, so I'm still waiting for my negative part of, that one. Okay, but I'll probably go ahead and create a card out of, something. So at least I have something, okay, that I can show you guys as an output card tonight. Okay, so while guys, are you waking? You have to make another one because this is foil till we drop.
I've got to make another one. Okay.
All right, so that
Let me
one
see
is
what
your
I can
hot
pull
foiled
out.
one. Okay, can you make a one of your toner ones, right? So we'll both
Yeah.
make one toner foiled card and one that's hot foiled die. Hot foiled card. Okay. By the way, guys. Okay. Again, this is Gaz. Gaz is handcrafted by Gaz on YouTube. And if you are not yet connected to him, kindly go to his channel, check out his videos, and if you like what you see thus far, then consider subscribing as well. And for tomorrow, I will be going live in the morning. So for those in the US, it might feel that I am gonna be going live in the same day. In the morning and at night, right? So I'm gonna be having Elizabeth Costa Rogers. We're gonna be doing mixed media techniques for card makers, and then on the 16th, it's gonna be Annie. Okay, with Annie Loves Crafts, and we're gonna do diamond art painting. Have you tried that, Gaz?
Oh no, I have not
Diamond
got the
art?
patience for that.
Really?
I
You'd be
do not
surprised.
know.
It's so easy. But have you
do not
tried
have
it?
the patience.
Can I like challenge you to
You
to
can
do
challenge me,
that?
but I ain't gonna do it, girl.
Really now? What if it just takes, because what we're gonna do is for a card. It's not as if it's a big canvas of some sort. It's just small. Just a tiny, tiny, tiny one. So yes, I actually also cannot do the very big one. Okay. So you see that one. There you go. So that would be a sentiment. Okay.
That is a ginormous scoring board.
Oh, Laurie, do you have to go? Thank you so much. I really dislike diamond painting. It's not
Thank
just
you,
I don't
Laurie.
want to do it. It's like I really dislike. Okay. All right. Got that. Okay. You see, I really dislike. Not even I'm not gonna try it. I really dislike. Why, guys? Because is it because of how it looks tedious to make? It looks like long to make. What makes you not like it? Okay, so there you go. just curious, out of curiosity, because I like trying things out, and diamond painting has been one of the things that my son somehow really liked. So I said, okay, I'll try, and I'll try and create something out of it. But this time it's just gonna be cards. Okay, so just cards. So there you go. So if you do have, okay, maybe Gaz, can we do another fast talk while you're
Oh, sorry,
working on
Definitely.
that?
What was that?
Another fast talk. Okay.
Oh, another
So-
fact pop. Yep. Okay.
Okay, so guys, so we will stop Gaz from crafting a little bit, and we're gonna do a second part of the. Okay. Okay, hold on. Where is that one? Okay, we will do another fast talk. Okay, part. Okay, so we're just gonna stay here, guys. I'll just add the timer over here. Okay, and I'll make it into a minute. A 0, 1, 2. Okay, let me see. Let's make it a little bit. Whoop!
Right.
What happened
I'm
to
gonna
Gaz?
not try and glue whilst you do this.
Okay, wait, I'm good. All right, so where's my timer? There you go, timer. Okay, so let's put the timer on you so you can see it. Okay, so let's reset. Okay, guys, so we got to know a little bit more again about Gaz, our dear guest for today. All right. So our last question was, what's your most unusual material you've used in the craft? All right, next set of questions. Let's do this. Gaz, do you prefer crafting alone or with friends?
With friends.
With friends. What's the longest you've ever spent on a single project?
Ooh, a week.
A week. Okay. Favorite crafting trend right now?
Oh, foiling. That's because we're doing
Foiling. Awesome. And let me see it. Go-to source. What's your go-to source for crafting supplies?
it. Craft stash.
Craft Stash. Okay. So in the UK?
Yeah.
Okay.
And in the US,
And in the
scrapbook.com.
US. Okay, there you go. Scrapbook.com. Oh, how about in Australia? Because
Craft Critter.
Okay, there you go. Awesome. Okay. Do you listen to music or podcast while crafting? Music or podcast? Music. What's the best crafting advice you've ever received?
Don't stick that. Look at it first.
Awesome. Okay, last. Okay, although the time is up. Okay, lights out or lights on?
Oh. On.
On. All right, there you go. All right, so that. Okay, so we continue crafting. That was just, So again, we got to know our guests a little bit more, okay, in a fun way. So thank you so much, guys, for ever, being, such a good
Oh.
sport.
Not at all.
Exactly. That was so much fun. Right? Instead of just asking you outright, questions and stuff like that, it's nicer to, do it that way with a time. Okay, so there you go.
Yeah, with a timer to terrify me.
Just a tiny bit. Okay, so Gaz, what's happening this week for you on your channel?
Oh, wow. We're going to be making an advent calendar at some point this week
Awesome!
with some really cool papers. Do you want to see?
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so while I'm doing this, okay, so you'll get to see me doing this while, of course, we are all watching, Gaz.
So,
Okay.
these are papers that are produced by my lovely friend. Her name's Michelle McCarthy. Now, I know there's one in America, but this is the one that's in the UK.
Okay, so it's a different person.
Yeah, it's a different person. And these are just some of her papers. And they're beautiful. I absolutely love them.
Oh,
So we're going to be making
an
a
advent calendar.
24-box advent calendar.
Awesome. So when do you go live for that one, Gaz?
That is either going to be Thursday or Friday. I haven't set an exact date yet because for me, being able to get into the craft room and actually do anything can be a little bit, especially whilst I'm on a week off, can be a little bit hit and miss. Because obviously, because I'm still transitioning from working the
Yeah.
nights and sleeping at night time now,
All right. All right.
I get a little. Some days I just get so overtired and I just clonk out, and there's not really a lot I can do about it. And I don't like to promise people that I'm going to do something and then not.
Yeah. So the best thing is to make sure that they actually are, following you, on
Yeah.
your socials or on YouTube.
I think I'm going to have to pull my toner foiler back out.
That's an awesome paper. Gaz is almost done as well with his second.
Yeah, I'm going to actually use some of the foil art that I've also bought from Crafty Critter. I'm terrible, aren't I?
Go and foil again.
I'm going to toner foil one more time.
Okay, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, hello, Whimsical Thoughts.
Hi,
I was
Miss
looking at my screen.
Wims. Good evening. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, the comparison is what I like, and it's all done for you. Oh, okay, there you go. Yes, that's so true, Jay. I haven't tried foiling yet. Okay, said Wims.
Oh, foiling's
Okay.
fun.
Okay, that is actually according to the one that we did, the fast talk with. Okay, let's go back to my overhead first. Gaz, is that foiling now? So which? Okay, although you mentioned it, but maybe some of them missed it. So which kind of foiling do you like better? The toner foiling?
I really enjoy the heat foiling.
Okay, so the heat foiling. Why is that, Gaz?
That's because it was the first type of foiling that I ever tried.
Oh, really? Earlier
Yep.
than the toner one?
Yep. Oh, I forgot as well. I remember I told you about those coloured toner foil, those coloured toner sheets. I didn't realise I actually have a pack of them right here, and I could have shown them to you.
Oh my,
So-
those are nice.
They actually do. These are just like some of the seasidey colours that they've brought out.
Oh, those
And of
are
course you
so
get
pretty.
Oh, that was a white one. But
Are,
yeah,
Okay, are those actually expensive?
not
in your
at
part of the
all.
world? Oh, okay.
I think though that pack of sheets was about the equivalent of what was it? About £4, which is about $6.
6 times. And how many is that in a pack?
8 sheets.
8 sheets. And then you can, not bad, right? So because you can already
No.
make a lot of it. Unless you foil everything, sometimes you actually don't foil okay, this one's a chipboard, and I actually foiled the, chipboard. Okay, and
Yeah,
then
I'm
you
trying
can...
to figure out which one I want to foil to put on there as like a little embellishment, because I don't think it's going to need a lot.
There you go. We'll put it over there. Okay, and I'm gonna.
There we go. I like that. I'm going to do the dreaded fussy cutting.
Oh, I love fussy cutting. You know that, right? So.
Oh gosh, no, I
Yeah.
cannot fussy cut for toffee.
Okay, so this one.
Right,
Okay,
let's
so
bring out
let's
them.
do something. So
Bring out
with
my-
me, when it comes to heat foil, it resonates elegance, right? So for me, that means that is when I have the tendency to actually make it clean and simple, right? So when it's not foiling, you would see my cards really like sometimes over the top layering, right? But when it comes to, again, that's just me, okay? It doesn't have to be like the same with you guys. It's just that when it's foiled, I feel that I just want to focus on, that awesomeness that you see. Okay, so there you go.
Oh, let's put that back up there. Move that out of the way. There we go. It actually doesn't take very long to heat back up.
Oh, that is
What
such
did
a
you use
great one. That's toner foil. Oh no, that's gonna be is that
Yep,
a dye?
It's toner.
Toner. Okay, there you go.
And then once I've done the foiling on it, I'm going to have to do the dreaded fussy cutting. Ugh.
For real, you don't like fussy cutting, or you actually?
Oh, for real. Oh,
you really
my
not?
no, my brother Scan and Cut is my fussy cutter.
Oh, okay.
I outsource my fussy cutting.
Outsource. I love that. You outsource your fuzzy cutting. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. Guys, again, please,
Actually,
if you are here right now, please do share this live stream. And if you are not connected yet to our awesome guest, yes, our guest is Gaz, handcrafted by Gaz. He is coming to us from the UK. He has been a very awesome addition to our community. He joined us actually earlier this year, right? Yes.
yeah, and
Yes,
like
earlier
I
this.
was,
Do you
I was
remember
saying
where
on,
and when? Was it in Lynn's? Was it in Jay's? Was it in Dali's? How did we actually like? Which of our friends? Do you
is it
remember?
bad? I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. I think I was on a set of nights and I found
Mhm.
Lynn.
Yeah, it could be Lynn, right?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it was Lynn that I found first.
Oh yeah, I remember. I was there. Yes, yes, yes. And then you were asking questions, and then you started putting out comments that were really, really funny, and like we love it. You know, I said, "Oh, okay." And then we learned that you're from the UK and that you had a channel, and everything just after that, okay, was
Yeah.
part of history. And Gaz actually goes live often, okay, with Dalis and Jay.
The
Right?
Crafty
So
Queens.
yes, they call them. They all even have a name now, guys. Okay, They're called the Crafty Queens. So if you've not seen that, okay, there was one episode. I think was it all in Jay's channel, or was there
Yeah.
one in Dalisa's channel?
There's been one in Delisa's channel, and I think we've done one in mine, and about 2 or 3 in Jay's. Because Jay likes to
Okay,
book us.
and I think this is going to be what, like a monthly thing now, right?
I
Is
think
it?
so. We're trying to make it a monthly thing.
Okay.
Oh, my sticky's gone on my.
So I was thinking, Jay, Gaz. So I actually talked to Jay already. So we said that we're gonna ask you because we know your schedule. Okay, but I told Jay that I actually talked to Gaz already, and he said okay. For the end of the month, can we have you back?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's Gaz, Jay, okay, and the list. So triple treat. We're gonna have okay.
Hope
We
you
have
can
the-
handle the Crafty Queens.
Oh, of course, absolutely, we will. Okay, that is gonna be right. A great way to end CEDA, right? To end CEDA and start September. Okay, we're gonna have the Crafty Queens back with us. Of course, since it's the last day, expect games and prizes this time, right? So I'm gonna prepare something for all of you for that, live stream. Okay,
I'm
so
just
now-
outsourcing my fussy cutting. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Okay, there you go. Will not be able to type much, said Wims. Okay, because of the baby. All right. Thank you so much, Wims. Hello, Miracle, Mira. Okay, do you know that? Okay, for those who actually joined Kendra's Card Challenge 15 for the month of July. Okay, Kendra did do the raffle yesterday, and so if you missed that episode and you submitted something, check it out because Anna, okay, actually won. And she messaged me and said, Miss Lala, at 2:45 in the morning, I won. Right? So there you go. So check it out and hopefully, Okay, you actually did win something, just like Anna. Okay, so check that out. Okay, that's on Kendra's cards by Kendra. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Okay. So, what are you die cutting this time?
Right. So I've just done my foiling. I
Uh-huh.
should really get them.
Okay, I will get this and change. Okay. Have you tried mixing? Maybe we should do next time something where we mix the better press. Okay, with our
Oh, I do
foil,
have a better press.
right? So, oh, you already use it, or it's something
I
that's
used it once. How awful is that? I spent so much money on that thing and I've only used it once. But
oh,
the issue is
the
being able
time.
to get more plates because they cost
Oh.
so much money.
But I
And
think
when
can you use other? I've not tried using other dies with it yet. Okay, so but I think you can, right?
you can you well, they tell you not to, but I've managed to make it work. I have used hot foil plates.
Hot foil plates. Okay, yes.
So like the ones that you've been using.
So is it spellbinders or different brands? What have you been using for it? Of course, we're not
I've been
recommending it. Okay, do it at your own risk because it might,
Yeah,
um,
it is a do it at your own risk.
yes, because it might
Most
negate
definitely.
your warranty if ever you still have warranty, right? So, but then again, we like testing things out, right? It's nice to
You've got
test
to,
things
because if you
out.
don't, it makes you a very boring crafter, I find.
So true. Okay, there you go. Let me see. Will I do a okay, like a happy birthday thingy? Okay, so let's do okay, let's try this one out. Okay. A Merry Christmas one. Or is it a happy birthday? I don't even know what to do. It's like, okay. So you know what? Let's go back to that. Go back to that one.
There we go.
Foil. Do you know that
Where
the
is my
foils
carrot?
I use? Okay, I forgot to show you. Have you done this? Have you heard of this one, the heat wave? Heat wave.
No.
This actually are we are memory keepers. They did have this machine used to be. So you like if you wanna handwritten congratulations. Okay, or they have like a stencil, you put it on top and then you can foil that thing using that one. So these are actually heat activated foils as well, and they're super cheap compared to the hot foils that we can actually buy. So what I did was to buy as many as I can before they actually got discontinued because they were super cheap. Okay, and then that's
Yeah, they
basically
discontinued very quickly, didn't they, from what I heard?
yes. And so I had to buy that from the local distributor here. So I still have a lot of them, and it's okay. It's perfect since basically it's the same concept, right? It's hot foiling, right? So it does need heat and pressure. So it's the same thing, but that one was like with a pen. So you did hear about that before, Gaz.
I didn't know that that was the proper name of it. All I heard was that it was a We Are Memory Keepers foil pen.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
So we'll just work with that one, and then we'll just make it.
There we go. I reverse foiled that. Doesn't that look cool?
Oh, I love it. You have the nicest foils. Promise. You know, I have those kind of foils, but I have yet to use. They're still in their boxes. Look, guys. This one.
Wow.
That one. And this one has this like psychedelic circle thingies in them. So maybe one of these days. Look, chicking. I might get dizzy using this. Right? It's so fun.
Give me that foil. I want that
Alright.
foil.
You know what? I might actually just give this to you. Because I haven't
Oh, I was only
actually used
joking.
this one. Oh, yeah. I know you have a ton, right? Yeah. Okay, so there you go. This one's pink. Yeah. Should use this. Okay, next time. Okay, because I already... Oh, this one's nice as well. Right?
My
So-
outsourced fussy cutting is not going to outsource this time. I'm going to have to cut it myself.
Oh, but why?
How awful.
Oh my goodness. That's fine. That's fine. The same thing with me. Okay.
I really don't like it. Well, it gives me a chance to try my new Tim Holtz Super Snips. So,
Oh, what is that? Okay, so the smaller... Is that new one? Is that a
they're new
one?
to me.
Oh, new to you. Okay, okay. Yeah, because I think I have that. But is that the serrated one or is that the...
Standard.
Yeah. There you go.
I also have the serrated ones because, you know.
Just because it's Tim Holtz. Okay, do you
Yeah.
already have the mica ones that Shanna showed yesterday? The new colors were
No.
super awesome. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. She showcased the new colors of the mica for Halloween, for fall. They're so
Oh,
nice.
no.
They were so nice. It was like, oh my goodness. Okay, I hear you snipping away.
Yeah, it's not going to happen very well, but
Oh, so you were planning to fussy cut on that one. I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. Okay. So I just have to look for...
come on, fussy cutting. You can do it.
On the other hand, my hot coil machine keeps on turning off. Why is that, Gas? Have you experienced that? Why does
Yeah, mine has the same setting, so if you don't use it for 20 minutes or more, it will
Yeah,
turn itself off
but-
automatically.
But it's actually working on something right now. And it turned...
Oh,
so I was
that's
like, why
strange.
is it taking so long? And then I looked at it and it turned itself off. I hope
It
that-
clearly doesn't know who you are. It's very rude.
Exactly. What are you doing? How dare you turn yourself off? Right? We're working. Or we need to...
Excuse me, sir. We did not give you permission to turn off today.
Yes, and we need to finish this ASAP, right? Because it's already 10 o'clock. All right. We're actually 2 hours into this, so we will finish in a jiffy. Okay, because
No way.
Gaz actually probably still needs to sleep a little bit more. Okay, because he just had a week, right, of
Yeah, week of working nights.
Yes,
that kills me every
non-stop.
time.
exactly.
But the great thing is that you guys are all awake. So I am very naughty, and
And yes,
I
we love
hang
you
out on
in the
YouTube.
chat, right? It's like in the morning, it's like, oh, you're still awake, Gaz? And then you say, oh, yes, I'm at work, right? So it's so fun. That's the only thing, okay? But then it's in and out, right? Because you're actually,
Yeah, because I have to
so-
do my work stuff as well.
Exactly.
Quite luckily, I get left to my own devices quite a lot, so I spend more time in the chat.
Awesome.
But I never
So-
said that.
Yes. We will delete that.
I wouldn't dare say it on my own channel because they they follow me on my channel. Because I actually had to declare, because of the nature of the work that I do, I had to declare to my job that
That.
I do the YouTube.
Exactly. So transparency is important, right? There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm just alone in here, but I can't seem to find the things that I have foiled. My goodness gracious.
Oh no.
They're all here, supposed to be. Because I've been foiling in the background. This is crazy. Where in the world? I am almost at the end. And
I am so rubbish at fussy cutting.
Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, can I do that? And can you help me look for the stuff I have in here? Oh my goodness.
I need to come to your house and organise your craft room.
Exactly. Exactly. That is what I need. Okay, so now even the foils, okay, are gone. Okay,
There we go. I think.
we organize. We
I
organize.
think I managed it.
Do you all manage to? Yay! Pretty awesome. Okay, so I think. My goodness, guys, this is not fun anymore. This is really not.
Nope.
How
It
in
never
the
is
world-
when things go wrong.
How in the world can I lose?
Look at this mess. Oh no.
Oh, there you go. Buried under a ton of foils. Gracious.
Oh, look at this awful mess. I can't deal with it.
Okay. You can. All right, so just a few more. Okay.
There you go.
All right, there you go.
It's not that bad. I'm just making it sound worse than what it is.
I'm sure you're very organized. You should see the one that my room looks like that.
I am not organised when I'm making gur.
Oh, you do it after.
Yep. There was one thing we wanted to show as well, wasn't it? Is that there is another form of foiling.
Oh yeah, do you have it? The mixed media one?
Yep.
Okay, so if you're okay.
I have some. I'm just going to quickly
So
tidy
I can
a
finish
little
this
bit.
one. Okay, I'll focus on your usual setup.
Yep, I'll quickly transfer over. There we go. I'll quickly pop this rubbish in the bin so that
Okay.
a clear space. So, there are ones that you can get called foil transfers. These are ones that I have that are produced by Crafter's Companion, I believe. Also, what's her name does them? Because it's that special like stuff, isn't it? I can't
Okay,
remember
so
the name
that's
of the
from
stuff,
Crafter's Companion. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
more like mixed media, so it's just a special adhesive, right?
Yeah, I can't remember who does the special adhesive because I know there's one. I don't know if it's Gina Kay or Catherine Pooler. I know one of them produces sheets.
I think Gina K also uses like heat, right? The polyglaze.
Yeah,
Unless
that's it.
there's a new-
Polyglaze.
Yes,
Yeah.
unless there's a newer one that I actually don't know of.
Oh, I
Maybe
might
there
be just
is a
getting it
new
mixed
one.
up then.
Okay.
But
The one
So
I
these
know
come
of is
with-
the one that you can actually use the what do you call this? The toner foil for it. Okay, but instead of the toner, you use the certain adhesive. Okay,
so this
that
is
one.
pre-printed adhesive, as far as I'm aware.
Oh yeah, because the
onto-
polyglaze I think also is something similar to the one you showed where it's already printed. Okay, so this one, how is it different, Jay? I mean, Gaz. Jay. Sorry,
So
my friend.
this one works in the same style as a rub-on transfer.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of just have to rub it.
Okay, so what's special about this one? Okay, so what did you put again? Nothing? No adhesive? No nothing? Just the...
So the adhesive is pre-printed onto the in this case onto the acetate in the
But
shape.
you don't need to heat it. Nothing. No heating.
No,
Just rubbing.
and then you just rub over it and ta-da!
You know what? That is super awesome. And that's so easy to do because the one I know of and the one that I have, you still need to put like a paste of some sort, like an adhesive of some sort, right?
And the great thing
So-
about that is that this foil that they've included
Mm-hmm.
is actually toner foil.
Oh wow.
So
My gosh, Gaz, can you show us the link to that one?
So if I pop
Okay.
that on there, I'm just going to trim that little bit of excess off there. So I'm just going to trim that down to, because it's basically 8 by 8. Trim that down to 8. So again, there will be no waste on this either because I have my ink machine.
Okay.
I
So how?
can-
What's the size when you get to buy that one, Gaz?
So this one is 8 by 8. There
It's
are
big. Yes, same here, Margie. I've never seen something like this before. So Margie is saying, yes, I've never seen something like this before. And this is from Crafter's Companion, according to Gaz. And probably he will be working on some more of this.
Yep, so you get all those different patterns in the pack, and you can just use the foil that they send with it as standard to basically do the rub foil method.
You just rub. How will you know
Yep.
that you have rubbed enough, Gaz?
You just it's a bit like by feel.
Oh. But
If
if
you
you
understand
didn't get
where-
it like completely, you cannot put it back on.
If you don't get it completely, you can always pop it back on and then rub it again because all it's doing is sticking to that that adhesive that they put on there already.
So maybe don't lift it completely. Like, take a peek, and then if you see,
Yeah.
it has not foiled completely, then go back to it again. Something like that.
So that's the first time I've ever done that with those. That's the 1st time I've opened them. I opened them because I knew that we were gonna probably explore it.
That's
And
awesome.
so this is the first time I will be using that foil that came with that on a toner sheet in my mink.
Okay,
I
again,
put my mink
again,
back
again,
where it
again.
came
That
from
thing
because-
on a. Okay, so you will try to use it as if it's a toner. Okay, got it.
Yeah. And if I believe correctly, because I know that Crafter's Companion do things the way that they kind of do,
Mhm.
this should be toner foil, and it should stick to the toner sheet.
Oh, awesome. Oh, I finally got this one.
So we're actually about to find out.
Awesome.
Right. And there you go.
Beautiful. Now you have to make a square card out of that because it's so nice. I think I'm
And
gonna
we'll just take that
feel
covering
sad
off.
if I will cut it.
And I can cut that down into different panels and use that for different things. But you can see there that what I was talking about earlier on is that where the area of toner was exposed and not covered,
Yes, exactly.
it
But
actually transferred onto my sheet.
Mm,
But I'm not worried
okay.
about that because I can clean that off.
Exactly, like you said, right? So just isopropyl alcohol or a nail polish, remover would do. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
That is super awesome. Okay, so what is the product called again, Gaz? We do
So
know you
they
said it's
call them
from
foil transfers.
foil transfers. You know what? I think I did hear Gina Case talk something about something similar. If you're right, probably she does have something similar that she
And
recently
then
actually released.
if I had one of my crafty critter sheets, what I could have done is I could have used one of my coloured sheets so that I had yellow stars instead of the black ones, and I could have used my gold foil, or I
Oh,
could have
so you
used.
can multiple foil. Like you foil it first and then you put it on top. Is that possible? Have you tried that?
It's
Multi-foiling?
it's a bit of a long-winded process, but you can do it.
Okay, okay. But it is possible. All right, got it.
So
Okay.
we've been, and then again, I've not wasted anything that came out of that product, and I've
Okay.
also got all of these different ones
Okay.
as
So
well
why
that
do
I
you
can
like foiling? Like
use.
I know some of us don't like foiling, but I love foiling. Again, the reason I love it. Okay, can we do the together setup again? Gaz, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so
I'll
I'm
just
sorry
quickly.
I ask you to keep on changing your scenes.
It's not a problem.
All right, so there you go. All right, so we're in like this. Okay. So again, I said the reason I like it because it's very elegant. See, I got this
Yep.
one. I know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars makes me dream. Right? So
It's
that in
amazing.
itself, right? So there you go.
And there we
Dream.
go. We've got those.
Okay. I just need to finish this one more card and I'm done. And we will call this a night. Okay, actually morning for most of you. Okay.
An afternoon for me.
An afternoon for all time zones hopefully represented, right? So again, I thank you so much, everybody. We are not yet ending, but we're wrapping it up. As I actually, Gaz is already done. She's just waiting for me.
Oh,
He actually finished two already. Okay, so I'm
I
just
love
putting
how that
together.
turned out. I'm
Yeah.
so glad that that's not been an absolute waste.
Oh, absolutely not, right? So, is there an absolute waste in the things that we do, right? I don't think so, right? So, we probably just
No,
love some things better than others that we make, right? But eventually, everything looks beautiful
I
or
mean it more
wonderful.
in the case that that would have been waste foil, and if I didn't have a mink machine and I didn't have the toner sheets,
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
probably would have just gone in the bin.
Oh, no.
But there are some people that would have done that because they're like, oh, well, I've used it for its intended purpose, and there's nothing I can do with that.
Oh, my goodness. I cannot.
I could. Oh,
I will still find a way to use it, promise. Okay, so there you go.
I'm just so pleased. So
And
pleased as punch
and
with
we
that I
are
am.
too because they're so pretty. So what do you plan to do with that one, Gaz?
Oh, I don't know. There might be another space card coming in the near future. Apparently, I like making space cards.
All right. Yes, absolutely. Right. That could be really another fun topic to do. Okay. So again, last maybe tip. Okay, for everyone who wants to try and do some foiling, Gaz. Okay. So what? Maybe top 3 tips. Okay, before we leave. Okay, for those who want to start foiling, what can you
Right.
tell them?
When it comes to toner foiling, top
Mm-hmm.
3 tips:
Mm-hmm.
dust your project before you foil.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just with a normal paintbrush that you haven't used and it's nice and dry, just dust your project. Try to make sure that your foil is slightly bigger than your project. so you don't
Thicker.
toner
Okay.
transfer onto your carrier sheet, and have fun.
Oh, awesome. Yes, don't forget to have fun, right? Because sometimes when at the end of the day, this is, supposed to make us happy, right? This is our happy place. Awesome. Thank you, guys. And for me on the
You're so
other
welcome.
side, okay, Team Hot Foil. Actually, Gas is just pretending to be Team Toner Foil because I forced him to go to that one. He's supposed to be really Team Hot Foil, all right? So for hot foiling, I actually, showcased you some of the things that could really, happen. First and foremost, most important about hot foiling is pressure and temperature. Okay, so do not rush. Okay, just because you see the light turn green, oh, this is enough. Especially when you replace your plates. Okay, give it time. Even if it turned green, I give it a little bit more, a few more minutes. Okay, to actually run it through my die cutting machine. Again, pressure. So each, if you see me use with this machine without a shim, okay, that doesn't mean that you though we do have the same machine, that you will do the same thing, because our machines may have been used longer than others, so the pressure might have changed a bit. So check those out first. Do what the Gas did in the beginning. Remember, if you missed that, go back. Okay, even though that was for toner foiling, that can also be used for hot foiling.
Yeah.
Do a small piece first. Okay, try it out first before you actually, bake a big one, and then in the end it'll work out and you'll cry, because that's a very, beautiful. It may not be as expensive, but you may not have a lot of it, and that was wasted, right? So hopefully, okay, so that thing, and then what else? Don't forget, don't be afraid of overfoiling, right? So most overfoiled things, images can be erased. You just need to find a good sand eraser. All right, so that's our top 3 tips for the night. Okay, and okay, Margie said, there are so many of you, I can't watch everything, unfortunately. Yes, that's so true, right? But you can always watch on replay, and that's what I do, right? Because I cannot watch live Gaz all the time, because he goes live 2 a.m. my time. Right? But
Yeah.
sometimes I can't sleep and I am there, right? And it's so much fun. Don't take my word for it. Go and watch, Gaz. Again, the links to Gaz channel is in the description, also in the chat. Yes. Hi, Shanna. Yes, thank you so much. Hi, Margie, Rain, Shanna, and Shanna makes it. Yes, Shanna makes it. And hi, Laurie. All right. So again, just a last, push towards, handcrafted by Gaz. Yes, that's Gaz. We call him Gaz. Okay. Your Highness, of course, Crafty Queens, because he's part of the Crafty Queens and he's from the UK, right? But he's really handcrafted by Gaz, right? So again, for tomorrow, I'll be live with Elizabeth. Okay, that's 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central, all right? And earlier on 7 a.m. Pacific. And on the 16th, I'll be with Annie for Diamond Art Painting. Tomorrow is going to be mixed media with Elizabeth Costa Rogers. All right, so with
I
that,
can't wait to see that.
but you might be still sleep. That's too late for you. You might be sleeping this time around, Gaz.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
All right. So with that, okay, Gaz, solo view, and this is our project for today. I hope that you forgot to showcase everything first. Sorry, Gaz. Can you go back to your usual setup? See, I forgot. We haven't actually showcased the cards that we made. Okay, so
Right.
Gaz, this is Gaz's cards for tonight, guys. Okay, there you go.
So this was made with the lovely toner foiling.
Mm-hmm.
And I was even a really good boy. Where have I put it? Oh, there it is. It got out of the way. I reverse foiled that and fussy cutted it myself. So I've got that ready to go for another card.
Mm-hmm. So that's actually for 3 cards. Oh, actually for 4, 5.
And we made this one using the hot foil machine.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just see where that's all lovely hot foiled. And I also hot foiled that sentiment onto the acetate there. And made it float using another piece of acetate on the front. And then we did the mixed media foiling. So that was already pre-glued on the acetate, and we just stuck the foil over the top and rubbed it to make it adhere.
Yes. You know what, Gaz? I'm excited to see
And
what
then
you
we
can do with
reverse
that.
foiled it.
Oh my
So exciting.
goodness. You know, Gaz, that's super pretty. Gaz, can we do the solo now? Solo.
Yes.
All right. So I'm super excited to actually see Gaz, use that, the mixed media ones, the new foil that you have.
Mm.
So just, if I hope that you make a thumbnail for that so I can see it, so I can be there in the live, because I really want to see what you can do with that for mixed media. Right? So no further machine, just, rub it in. Oh my goodness, that is a dream.
Yeah.
Right? Again, thank you so much, Gaz,
Oh,
for coming in
thank
for
you.
Tech Rehearse, and finally this one. And of course, end of the month, where we will have you,
Yeah.
Dallas, and Jay, okay, for our last salvo for Craft Everyday in August.
Yep.
All right.
You'll be
Okay.
inducted into the Crafty Queens.
Oh my gosh. Can I be a duchess? All right.
She says Duchess when she could have chose Princess. Fine, you could be a Duchess.
Why not, right? Okay, but you know what? We have like a similar thing in the Philippines, but we call that Reina. Okay, but I like, Duchess more. Okay, Queen, yeah, you are that one already. So somebody has to be a little bit, a Duchess is okay. All right. The blast watching you. Okay, with that, guys, we will dance this thing out. Thank you so much. All right, guys, thank you so much again, my friend,
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right.
Honestly, thank you so much for having me.
Okay, where is my extra? It's not playing. There you go. Bye.